My name's Alberto, and today we are going to be doing stretching. It's going to focus on the hips. We're going to start with a mild warm-up. So good morning. Let's get the blood pumping together. Let's get started. I'm going to show you everything with Chelsea being my main partner, main demonstrator. So I'll be cueing you, making sure you get the best stretches possible. Let's go ahead and start with a warm-up. And how we're going to warm up is we're going to focus on our hips. I'm going to ask Chelsea to get on her hands and knees on this therapy mat here. So Chelsea, come on down, hands and knees. And what we're going to do is we're going to start by getting some blood flow in this general area. And how we're going to do that is we're going to kick back. So Chelsea, go ahead and do a kick back for me on your right side. Perfect. And then come back down, and we're going to keep this fluid movement going. We're going to go for 12 just to get a nice warm up. That's 3, 4. As you can see, her pelvis is staying stationary and her lower back is also very firm. That's what we want. We want a nice tight core here. About 3 more, Chelsea. 3 more at home. 2. Last one. Great job. And they're just going to switch right to the other side. So displace the weight on the right knee now and kick back that other leg. Good. 4. Here comes number 5. Awesome. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. You can do this. 11. Last one. 12. Great job. And now we're going to bring in the arm. So we're going to do the opposing arm at the same time, and we're going to alternate sides. So go ahead and do a kickback and arm up. Great. As you can see, we're fighting to keep the core nice and stable on this. Even if you are advanced, it'll take time for your body to acclimate. We want to make sure our whole spine is being flexed as we lift up the arm with the leg. Good. 7. Awesome. We're going for 20. 8. 9. It's a beautiful morning today. We're out here by the water. 10. Got the glossy water. Nice boats in the background. I hope you guys are feeling great at home as well. 13. 14. Good. Nice even pace. No need to go quick here. We're waking up the body. Good. 4 left. 3. 2. Nice. Last one. Great job. And we're going to stay in this position. This is a great position. Whenever your body is like this, parallel to the ground at the belly button, your core automatically tightens up to keep your lower back strong. So we're going to stay in this position. From here, we're going to go to cat-cow. So Chelsea, go ahead and show him a cat. So as you can see, her shoulders are diving down, pushing the ground down, protracting the shoulders, letting them disengage and come out of the pocket, rounding the back. And then she's going to go into a cow position. And this is the opposite position. She's letting the shoulder blades come up out of their pockets the opposing way, towards the sky. And the pelvis is flexed up towards the sky as well. Back to cat. Good. Like someone has a string around your belly button and they're pulling it up. Great. Lots of stretch here. Awesome. All through the middle part of the spine. And then straight back down. Good. We're going to do 2 more of these, okay? So 1 on each side. And then back to cat. Great. Tilting the pelvis in as much as possible. That extra little inch. I'll remind you of that. Good. Back down. Great job. Big tilt. Chin is up high. Wonderful. Awesome. Oh, she's going for extra credit. Good job, Chelsea. Let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to stand up in front of the therapy mat. We're going to use this therapy mat because it's about knee height. And I want to do squats here. So we're going to do a box squat to where we're sitting down on something knee height. So you can use a chair. You don't even need a chair. You can use nothing at all and use your knees as reference points as well. So let's go ahead and bring the hips down. About to knee level. Good. And then standing up. Awesome. We're going to do these a little bit quicker. 3 is coming up. Good. 4. We're going for 20. 5. 6. 7. 8. As you can see, her knees pointing straight towards you. Here comes 10. Good. Those hips are pushing well far back. Like somebody's pushing into her hip flexors. Kicking those hips back. Good. 6 left. You guys are doing great. She's doing great. You're doing great. 3 left. Good. 2. 1 more. Great job. And from here, we're going to do our last little warm-up movement. So all you're going to do here, it's a little bit of a 3-step movement. You're going to cross the heel over the midsection, lift up the knee, externally rotate the knee, and then bring it down, sliding that toe back over, knee up, externally rotate, toe down, sliding it back over. All right, we're going to go for 6 on each side. You ready? Let's do it. Crossing over the midsection, good. Really think about bringing the knee up above the belly button and opening, good. It's a distinct movement. Only got 6 to do, so make sure they are 3 points of the movement. 1, 2, 3, slide. 1, 2, 3, slide. You're melding them together, make them distinct. One more, up, slide, down, slide. Good. Right to the other side. Toes crossing over the midline, bringing the knee up above the belly button, out, and slide. Good. 2, awesome. 3, great. 4, nice. 5, good. 6, awesome. 7, let's go one more. This side's a little bit. 8. All right, so we did 2 more on that side. That's fine. We're warming up. All right, so it's okay. Let's go ahead and start our stretches. We're going to start with pigeon stretch. Warm up complete. Now we're holding our stretches. Okay, so I'm going to count and cue you guys. You just go into your happy place and listen to my cues. Let's go ahead and get down on that therapy mat, Chelsea. Okay, so we're going to start with the pigeon stretch. Let's go ahead and start with our right leg first so we can see the hip. All right, so as you can see here, our hip is flat again. Now, you're going to follow Chelsea. Chelsea is very flexible, okay? So take it at your own pace. But let me show you what's going on here. So here, we have the hip on the ground. The hip on the floor, that's the first main point of contact. Make sure that hip is on the ground. That's what you're fighting for. This leg in the back here, straight back. So again, back leg, straight, hip on the ground. This front leg, the leading leg, is folded over. Just go ahead and hold that out. If you're fighting to get into that position, that's completely okay. Go ahead and fight for it. You're fighting for a nice, free hip and a free lower back. We're holding this one for 20 to 25 seconds. So we're going to be right in that area of a full term stretch. Full duration here. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. Great job. Gently lift yourself by scooting to the right side and then switch legs. Great. Nice 180, Chelsea. So Chelsea gave you a 180 so you can still see this hip side. As you can see, she's putting her weight onto the leading leg's hip, and that back leg is straight back. Good. She's even pointing her toe here. These little things show that she's an advanced stretcher. This is what you want to go for. You want to be able to be relaxed in the mind and also be mindful of your surrounding joints. This gets you to the next level of stretching, being able to relax your mind, relax your breathing, and breathing into that muscle, that primary part we're stretching. So again, holding this for 20 to 25 seconds. We are going to do 2 rounds. Good. And if you had a partner and they pushed your leg that is leaning back, push that side of the hip, that will deepen the stretch. So I want you guys to think about that as well. Getting both hip bones to be pointing straight towards the ground. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Do you feel that a little bit deeper on that? Good. All right, so we're switching to the other side. Same thing, follow our lead here, and we'll be feeling good by the end of the session. Good. Bent knee up front, straight leg out back. Now, another note is that knee that's out front, this one here, if you tuck it in, it'll be an easier time for you to get into that position of your hip down. If you keep it out, it's going to be much more strict of a stretch. So if you're having a tough time and you're a beginner, tuck that heel in. It'll help you a little bit more. And if that stretch isn't good enough for you, just go ahead and bring that heel out. It'll intensify that stretch. Let's go for 3 more seconds. 2, 1. Great job. Let's switch to the other side for our final stretch on the pigeon. Good. How are you feeling at home? Are you feeling warm? Is it feeling like it's elongating a little bit more for that second round? That's what you want to pay attention to, that little point of progress. Good. So same thing here. Leg is kicked out back, hips on the floor. Good. Holding it for 20 seconds. Awesome. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Fantastic work. All right, we're going to go towards the inside of the leg now. A smaller group of muscles, the inside of the thigh. So Chelsea, if you could, go ahead and face the camera here, and we're going to marry the soles of our feet together. We're going to pull our ankles in. So don't pull your toes or your feet in like Chelsea went for. It's a natural thing. You want to pull your feet in, the part that looks like a handle, but we're actually going to grab our ankles and pull our heels in towards our hips. And with these free elbows, Chelsea, I want you to pretend that you're not as flexible as you are. Go ahead and push your elbows down onto your knees as you're grabbing your ankles, pulling them in towards your core. So you're keeping your hands on your ankles, keeping them in towards your hips, and you're pushing down your inside knees with the elbows. It's okay to fold over, but try to keep your chest up as high as possible. Good. Keep it going. Now this is a smaller group of muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, Chelsea. Go ahead and scoot back so your butt's all the way to the corner of that mat. Extend your right leg. And I want you guys to do this at home as well. Straight forward. And you're going to fold that left leg over your knee. And you're going to hug the knee. Terrific. So as you can see, that straight leg is straight, right forward. That leg that she is bending, which is her left, she's hugging it, trying to get real close to her chest. Drive your lower butt into the ground. Or drive your butt into the ground and tighten your lower back. All right? We want a nice extension on our lower back here. So when we're doing it, we don't want our lower back to be laxed. We want it to be up, chest up high, so we can stretch the minimus and the medius of the glute. Good. These types of muscles can really lock up your lower back. So keeping them engaged, and what I mean by that is elastic rather than plastic and hard, is key to a healthy back and an athletic hip. Good. We want that flexibility, that snap of the rubber band, and you can't have that unless you're flexible. So let's go ahead and switch right over to the other side. Good. Slowly shifting. And good. Give it a nice hug. Get acquainted. Again, chest up. Tighten that lower back. Keep your butt bones into the ground. That's what we want to do here. Stretching the top of the back and side of hip. Good. She's even adding a little bit of a twist in there. Again, flexible Chelsea. That's what we'll call here. Gumby, if you will. Good. Keep it going. And this one we're holding for 15 to 20 seconds. Slightly smaller muscles, but still in the larger primary group of category of muscles. They're kind of all engaged in the squat, the deadlift, standing. Always recruited types of muscles here that we're stretching. So it's important. 3, 2, 1. Great job. All right. Let's go ahead and move to the front of the hip. We're almost through here. We are at a good halfway mark, a little bit more than halfway. So we're going to start with an overextended lunge. So Chelsea, overextended lunge. So we're going to start with the left leg being forward, facing that way. Left leg being forward, and she has an overstep. You see how she stepped very long? That's what we wanted to do at home as well. And that's the reason is so we can push our weight towards our front heel. And this hip, as you can see, is well extended, and the knee is far back, more so than a walking lunge or an exercise lunge. And what we're doing here is we're pushing this hip bone forward, stretching the front. At the same time, we're going to reach up to the sky. Good. And what that's going to do is that's just going to extend it a little bit more, bringing the stretch into the obliques, external and intercostal here, and a little bit in the serratus as well if I was to help her a little bit. But we're going to be doing this alone or with us. You're doing this with us. So we're going to go ahead and let the sky do the work. Good. Slow coming out. Let's come on out. Good. Pushing off that front heel. Great job. Right to the other side. Same side. Exactly. Good. As you can see with this view, this bone here is point of reference. We're making sure it's sticking out as well. Good. Hands are going above the sky, or above your head, towards the sky. Good. Smaller muscle here. This is the hip flexor, the front of the leg on the extended hip. That's what we're stretching here. It's a slower and more condensed duration. Doesn't need as much time. 2, 1, great job. Let's go ahead and switch sides and go ahead and give me a 180, Chelsea. Good, so we're gonna switch sides. Go ahead and bring that leg forward. Great job. Go ahead and extend and push onto the heel. Great, now we're gonna bring this opposing arm down towards the outside knee. Good, as you can see we have a twist. So the leading leg, she's twisting towards that knee. Go ahead and interlock knuckles. Good. This elbow is straight up to the sky so we can push down and get an extra little twist. Awesome. As you can see, this foot straight out back, being aware of where the toe is, pointing straight behind you towards that wall behind you. Good. Or the tree, like in our circumstance here. Our situation is nature. It's beautiful outside. South Florida. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Go ahead and give us a 180. That's a beautiful view. We get to see your face. Correct. All right, so here she's leaning forward. Great. And as you can see, this arm wants to go beyond the knee. So let's go ahead and bring this leg back a little bit. I'll help you. There you go. And now she's a little bit more square. She's able to balance a little bit more. She's not shifted above the knee. Good. That center of gravity is straight down below that elbow. Straight line here. That's what we want. I'm sure you guys are doing that at home. It's a pretty natural thing to want to set into center of gravity. Good. 8 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Really fantastic job. All right, so let's go ahead and finish up this session. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and sit up on our butts, and we're gonna kick our legs straight out for a standard hamstring stretch. So come on down. All right, so Chelsea just set up into a single leg hamstring stretch. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do both legs, and we're gonna go towards the balls of the feet. We want to grab the balls of the feet. Now, if you can't do this, that's quite all right. Everybody starts somewhere. What we're going to do is, I don't know if you saw that, my battery started dying. Everybody starts somewhere. And what we're going to do is, if you can't get to the balls of your feet, go towards mid-shin, sit up a little taller, Chelsea, let's pretend. Good. And push your chest up towards the sky, and your stomach, push it towards the floor. You want to think that your belly button is going towards your thighs, not so much your chest coming down towards your knees. Chest up, think of your belly button coming in and keeping this lower back nice and straight. That'll intensify the stretch where we're targeting, which is below the leg, below the shin and the calf area, pulling your toes back. Let's hold this for some time. Got about 8 seconds left. I'm going to assume you've been holding it this whole time. So we're going through a 30-second stretch. 2, 1. Great job. Go ahead and extend up. Fantastic. So let's hold here. Just go ahead and relax your body. And we are going to shake out the lactic acid a little bit. Good. And we're going to go for the final stretch here. Let's go ahead and pull your body forward, grabbing the shins, grabbing, if you can go further, the ankle, and even further than that, the balls of the feet. Great. And pull them in towards your chest, towards your belly button. to engage the calf just a little bit more. Great. About 12 seconds left. That sun is rising. It feels good. I hope you guys are feeling good at home. 2, 1. Great job. Awesome job. Chelsea, come on up here with me. All right. We're going to give you guys a little Beastie Boy stance here. So thanks for coming in. Thanks for seeing us stretch. Thanks for participating in the stretch. We know you feel better. We're feeling great. The sun is rising. We hope you have a great day. Visit us for the next video. This is our first video. So again, we appreciate you going on this journey with us. You guys have a great day. This is Chelsea. I'm Alberto. Have a fantastic day.